are at the yearling sales in Deauville. Now, one of the ways to buy horses is here. These are horses that were born in 2021. They all turned 2 on January 1st. They are all babies, and this is buying the future. When you buy a yearling, you're buying hope, and you need a lot of it because you have to buy 10 to get 1. So, because yearlings, a lot can happen for good and for bad. It's potential, but it's also the highest risk market that you can be in. This is the October sale. The October sale is sort of a cut below the August sale here in France. We had 780 yearlings to sell over 5 days. This is the last day of the sale. We've been looking at them all week. The most expensive days are the first days, and then we kind of go downhill as the pedigrees get a little bit weaker, and as the faults get a little bit higher, and as the risk gets higher, the price goes down. So we've been looking at horses for a number of potential buyers. In the end, we're going to end up with maybe only one. We did just buy a motivator colt for a client. He's a lovely looking horse. We'll have a look at it. So what do we look for when we're looking at yearlings? You see behind me, some of the babies are walking here. The sales ring is behind me. And what we're looking for when you're just looking physically at the horse is straight legs, no obvious defaults like toeing in, bad feet. You want to see a horse that what we say is a good walker, which means he needs to crack up. Like this horse is walking okay. We're kind of on the corner here, so it's a little hard to see, but there's actually a really good example of a horse that's not walking very well up there. So we'll have a look when that one comes around. Always important not to be swayed by things like a pretty face or color. Look at this nice gray thing coming here. Isn't she cute? Yeah, don't buy it. Actually, I should say that's 731. Once you look at them physically, then you come back to the catalog and you look at what we say the page. Obviously, we're looking at black type, what they call the caractère gras. This particular cute gray filly's mother was a stakes winner. But the first foal didn't win, the second foal is now in the sales ring, and then it goes, there's quite a little black type on the page, so maybe not too bad. It's a stallion I'm not all that keen on, Cloth of Stars, a stallion that has a reputation for having some late bloomers. But if you look at how they walk, it's important to look at does the back feet track up over the front? That one is not a good walker. This one is not a particularly good walker either. The gray filly actually, the gray filly actually looks okay. She's walking quite nice. Who's this big guy here? 736. The thing about looking at yearlings too is that many of them are really, really fat, because part of the sales preparation is to feed them as much as possible and to walk and walk and walk and walk. To get them used to being handled, get them used to working them in the lunge ring, getting them used to being handled so that they don't come to the sales and have a meltdown, which sometimes they do. But one of the big things too is that they just need the day. So it's sometimes hard to find an athletic horse under a layer of fat. So that's also what we're looking for. Let's go have a look and see what we bought. So this is the colt we just bought. 5,000 euros, very good price. Let's hope it wasn't a mistake. You never know. When you buy a horse at the sales ring, they come up and you fill out the little slip, who bought it, for who, and this is your pass out slip. Now what I have to do next is find where he's going to go, because once the hammer falls, he's my responsibility and the responsibility of the owner. So I have to go find a transporter, decide what pre-trainer or where he's going to go. We've had a discussion with the owner and we've decided that. And let's have a look at him. Lovely. So my impression of him when I was looking at him earlier was that he's a nice size. He's not a small horse for a yearling. He's a colt, and he's a little bit on the coltish side. You can see he wants to nip at me straight away. That's what colts do. But he's got nice straight legs in the front. Nothing to worry about there. He's not overly fat, which is important. It's easy to see. I mean, he looks like an athletic horse already. Now you can have a look. his front legs, which you can't see his feet. He has small feet. I guess that's the only thing I fault him for. He has small feet. But he's a nice looking boy. And for me as a trainer, the challenge now is, bought a horse we think we like, think has some potential. Now I'm going to put him with what we call a pre-trainer, somebody to get him started, backing and training and to get him going. And so once he goes where he's going, I won't see him again for a month or two, although he's going close to where I am, so I can go check on him from time to time. So we try to find someone with confidence that we like, and we hand him over. And in a month or two, hopefully he's ready to come into full training with us. Now this is a horse for me, he probably needs to be gelded. I would do it straight away. Sometimes owners are a little reluctant to do that. See the other video on gelding to see why that's important. And so now we have to see what's next. But he scopes clean, his vet file is good, no worries there. So next year he's either going to be a really nice racehorse or a donkey, but we're not going to find out until next year. When we say backing to get a yearling started, it's the process of breaking him to saddle is what the Americans call him. You know, getting him used to handling, get a saddle on his back, get a rider on his back, starting them. We don't like the term breaking anymore. It's passé, can't use that. So it's starting or backing. And then after that, we can decide, well, maybe the person who's done that would say, listen, he's okay, but he really needs gelding. Why don't you do that now? Or maybe they'll say, no, he's taking that really well. We can kick right on. With a yearling, you're going to do a lot of starting and stopping. You start, you get him started, and then if he shows stress or anything starts to go wrong, you take the foot off the gas straight away, and you let him adapt to that. Then you come back at it. It's like start, stop, start, stop, start, stop until he can get up to the point where he's ready to actually do the work of coming into a full racing yard. So that's what's next on the agenda. We're ready to go?
Yep.
I'm with Philip Liebeck, who has the Ahad de Bourgeois. How many yearlings did you sell here?
We sold 30 yearlings now at this sale.
At this sale, 30?
13.
13. You had a good sale? You had some good numbers early on?
We had very good sale the first few days. Some
Yeah.
of the last days were a bit different.
Yeah,
story,
the catalog starts, as I explained earlier, the catalog starts with the good pages and kind of goes downhill. The last day, it's kind of the bargain basement yearlings, the ones that they might be good racehorses.
Yes.
But they might have problems. That you mentioned one of yours towed out, it got sold, it might win the Prix de Vienne next year for all you know.
Or he's going to Poland.
Oh, he's
so
going to Poland. Okay, right. And
maybe he'll win the Derby.
Maybe he'll win the Derby. So you sold 13 here. Do you always sell at Arcana, or do you sell something?
We mostly sell at Arcana, yes. Okay. Sometimes we've sold also in Osiris, but mostly in Arcana.
Anything in the BBAG or in England or
No, it has happened in Tattersall's, but quite a long ago. But we are only 10 minutes from here, so
yeah, perfect.
Very handy for us.
So tell me, when you have 13 yearlings here, you have to have staff here the whole time. It's a big operation. It's a lot of work. And
it's a lot of work. We came here on Friday afternoon, and now we are Friday afternoon again. So
you must be shattered.
And now we're very happy to go back home and go back to normal.
I'm sure. And I know a lot of people, we've been looking sort of all week. I finally bought one little horse today, and a lot of people just want to look at them. And can you tell the difference between the tire kickers and the real buyers straight away, or no?
Well, I don't know if there's. You never know who is who here in this business.
Yeah, that's true. You never know.
You can have those that you think that are tire kickers that actually buy your expensive horses and vice versa.
Yeah, so you have to treat everybody like a
Of course, and that we will always anyhow do so.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I'm glad you had a good sale. It was really nice to meet you. And thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.
See you next time.
See you.
So we're next to the ring, and sometimes when the horses are coming into the ring, prospective buyers will pull them out one last time to have a look. This one, somebody's just having a look at that, and obviously you can hear their babies. They're looking at all this for the first time. It's very exciting. There are a lot of horses calling to each other, as babies do. This is a pretty big day in the life of a yearling. Whoever came up with this Arcana new ring design a couple of years when they built it was not a horseman, because we'll walk over to the chute where the horses go in to the ring. And so they turn, they walk and they turn out here, waiting for their turn to go in. And when they come in, they have to come over here, and they have to go in this dark black chute. and wait for their turn to go into the ring. So we'll watch. This one is about to go in, and it's like they're going to the slaughter. It's black. The horse doesn't know what's going on. This will open now, which will also scare them a little bit. The door goes open, and then this guy is going to have his big day. And this is the horse that just got sold coming out. So we go over here to the ring, and it's quite dark. It's kind of a little bit of a nightclubby sort of thing. And the ring to present the horses is not very big. So this is the one that was just in the chute there. Let's see what happens. I haven't looked at this horse at all. I have no interest in it. Getting started at 2,000. And Arcana uses bid spotters, which scream when the bids are made, which is a little bit annoying too. As you can see, it's quite dark in here. The colors are all black and orange, and it's not a very horse-friendly ring. And it's a very small ring, so it's hard to find much room to walk the horse. Somebody thought they were going to get it for 10, but it's going up a little higher. Not bad looking horse. Okay.
Le numéro 761, présenté par le haras de Deauville, c'est un poulain né le 24 janvier en Angleterre.
So just 6 weeks after that sale, that little horse we bought looked like this. Not bad. He made good progress quickly. Now he's been turned out to think about all that and digest his work, and we'll bring him back in. He'd probably go back to the same place to get kind of restarted again in February or so, and then all being good and everything goes right, he should be back in with us in March or April of next year, and then we get to see what happened. So thanks for coming to the sales with us. Sales season is now over for the year, and we will be back with you with another video soon. Do not forget to subscribe. We are halfway there to our goal. Come on, you're all watching it. Just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It really helps us. We need to get to 1,000. We're counting on you. See you next time.